Good day, good people, and welcome back to my channel. Now, tonight's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are definitely some things I would like to get into. But before we get into all that, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscription button, hit that notification button and bell so you can be notified every time I'm dropping a video. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and as always, drop a comment in that comment section. Now, let's get to tonight's video. Now, like I said in tonight's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are definitely some things I would like to get into when we are talking about this situation with Blueface and his new baby mama, the third one, Miss Nevea or Nevea. Y'all know I butcher names. Anyways, I want you guys to take a quick listen to a snippet, and then, of course, I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
I was so
Okay. That's okay.
I was so always, go back home and just do what I was supposed to do by being able to provide. I did that while I was pregnant as well, my whole pregnancy with my son.
Dangerous, but I get it though. You got to do what you got to do as a mother.
You got to take a risk to get a little rich, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was a hobby that I had to drop. So I realized what came with that life, and I knew that I was so attached to my son, I never wanted to be taken from him. Yeah. So I was...
For real though.
Yeah.
A child's love, and especially like a son and mother's love, like relationship is different.
It's very deep. Yeah. And I was never close to my mother growing up. And I know what it's like to feel neglected. So having my child next to me 24/7 is something that I take pride in because
you don't want to be like that.
Yeah. And his father is not the, people worry about his daddy and everything. Why he not with his father? And it's like, as long as he with me, that's okay. And his father...
Is he just not active?
I let my son be a part of his father's life, but his father had just did something that I was not okay with.
Dream job.
And I was doing OnlyFans.
Okay, period.
But
are you still doing
no
until the pregnancy?
No. I was never the type of girl to link with people and do intimacy. I was always like selling old pictures of me before the baby, my first child. That was my way of getting through. And I was already a little viral on Instagram. I had went viral on the shade room for biting my nails off when I was 19 years old, and that's what made me make a OnlyFans. Because why not? It's popping right now.
Right.
So as you guys clearly just heard what she just said, to be honest with you, it's no real shocker on who Blueface's, next baby mother was going to be, or who it could have been, based off of him in general, his actions, and typically what he has been doing for the last couple of years. What I will say is at least Jada was, the high school sweetheart, been around him for a while, had the 2 children. Sean, she got pretty toe up after she got in the mix with Blueface and is trying to get herself out of the pickle after she just lied to us and told us that basically the doctors told her that her son was, having some troubles, and she just basically doesn't want to believe it. She's going to keep strong with thinking that he will be okay instead of getting him the help that he needs. And hell, we don't even know if this is Blueface's child, because he has come out and he has told us that this wasn't his child and that this was, rest his soul, Ronnie's child, her late ex, okay? So we don't even know if that's his child. So he may just have the 2 with Jada, but it's just like him, when you put your thing in a whole bunch of ladies and it's unprotected, and y'all, they are coming out, you're coming out and telling us everything that you're doing, somebody is bound to get pregnant. And for this young lady to come out and to have said that she has done a number of things, even while being pregnant, to try to gain money. And, a lot of people in the comment section was like, there was other things that you could have done, which I totally agree. There were a lot of other things you could have did. And then to have taken it there, to still be doing these type of acts while you are pregnant with your kid. And then, it's good that she did come to the realization, like, something like this is really horrible and you really shouldn't be doing stuff like this. And it's good that she came to a realization and actually felt a feeling in her to feel like, you know what, I don't want to be the same person that my mom was. And a lot of times, like I said, a lot of times we're looking at people and we're like, oh my God, they went out there and they did this and they did that and they doing this. Well, it's a lot of times have to do with how they were brought up, who their parents are, what were they introduced to as children. Did they receive love? Did they not receive love? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of different variables that play into this. And when she's talking about her relationship with her mom, yeah, that's a lot going on there. But at the same time, like, she didn't really know any better. but I'm hoping that maybe she can learn some type of better in this situation and aspect. But at the end of the day, if you listen to her while she's talking still, it still just sounds like a kid who just had another freaking kid, and she just ended up having one with Blueface, a person that is known publicly. And even though she's had some notoriety herself and has went viral a few different times, it's still like, this is what you are going to be known for, and this is what you are excited about. I'm not saying that she shouldn't be excited to have a child, but what I am saying is that this is the things that you have done. And then let's not forget the, disturbing things that she has said about Blueface and the things that he has said about her. These two were arguing just in January. Like when he had Sunny Girl over there every day cooking for him and popping it and all that kind of stuff. These two were just at it. And then it's like, soon as Sunny Girl gets out of the way or goes and go do her own thing, then he goes back to go play with whoever he knows going to accept him. And she did and was pregnant and, decided to keep this child. And now they're going to have a son. So he really does have to, watch out. And honestly, it's already a wrap. Like, she's already pregnant. Only thing you can do now is just pray for the best and see how this rolls out. But I thought that this was just interesting and shocking. Like, damn, this is what kind of lady you didn't impregnated? Like, a lady who was out there getting around. And then for you to be a person who you are and to get into it with as many people as you do and to be taunting people and stuff on the internet, if he ever was to get into it again with like a Soulja Boy or somebody like that, I definitely see them taking this type of information and really putting it out there like, bruh, you had a pass around, because a lot of people are saying she was a pass around in the industry. She's already admitted herself to, getting it in for that money. So I definitely see this as being, people going to talk about this. Just like how he came at Soulja Boy and was talking about Soulja Boy girl was up in his video and she was a pass around and stuff. They're definitely going to have a field day with this interview that she just recently did. And a lot of people have a problem with her admitting this while she had her son with her doing this podcast. We understand that she did admit that she takes her son everywhere that she goes, but to admit this in front of him, like, these kids are already going to see all these interviews and all these different, things that are out there about their parents. And just to add on to the nastiness and the dismay, it's like, god damn. And the boy is going to hear all of this. It's just crazy. Y'all definitely drop a comment in that comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all of this, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video respectfully.